Good morning and welcome to the Weekly Blend. This is Heidi Ellsworth and
I'm Karen Edwards.
Karen, it is like we are going 110 miles per hour right now. I cannot believe how fast everything is happening.
It's amazing. Like starting at the beginning of the year, we've just been rolling down the hill toward all these events and happenings. And speaking of, I can see a little bit behind your blur. You're in a hotel because you're in Arizona.
I am. You know what? We are at I am at the Metal Construction Association winter meeting in Phoenix, Arizona. And I am so excited because we are now partners with Metal Construction Association and the Metal Roofing Alliance. And so we are working with them to help promote these associations and also to be a part of it, to see what's happening out there in the world of metal. And Karen, geez, there is so much. It's the growth of metal in roofing is amazing. And you can find all those stats on Metal Roofing Alliance and Metal Construction Association. They work every year to get the data to really look at the growth of metal, what's happening, along with really that kind of whole market share thing. And even probably more important is they have some of the best minds in the industry who work on technical, on safety, on sustainability. And it is, so I've been able to sit in these meetings all week and listen to what's happening, and the passion that they have for the metal industry is pretty, I don't know. I just am loving it this week. Even though next week's IRE, I'm still loving being here with the metal folks. So
well, it's energizing, I think, to hear it firsthand, because you hear, oh, metal's growing. Metal Roof Alliance sure educates us with their press releases and their numbers and their stats, and so but to be in that room with all those thought leaders and the people who are living it every day on the front lines, it really gets you excited for what's in the future when it comes to metal.
And I have to tell you, so last night was their awards ceremony, and they do a lot of community give back. They also do a lot of giving back to the metal industry overall. And so it was really exciting. The winner, and you know what, I'm going to not say the name of the award, but the top award last night went to Dale Nelson with Roof Hugger.
Oh, Dale.
Yeah, I was teary. I was just like, oh, he was teary, I think. Don't tell him I said so, but he was so overwhelmed and so thankful. And, he's given back so much to the metal roofing industry, to the metal industry, period, building. And he's just stellar. He's just one of the nicest, best people out there in the roofing industry. So Dale, from all of us at Roofers Coffee Shop, congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah. And how cool is it? I mean, the Metal Construction Association is for all metal construction. That's everything. Right. That's not just roofs. So to have somebody from the roofing industry win their award, that's super exciting.
Exactly. Wow. Exactly. Yeah, no, I've been learning about walls and insulated panels, and it's been great. I've been learning a lot this week. Karen, I was looking at the classifieds, and we had talked, we always want to have a little classified of the ad so that everybody can take a peek. And I thought this was really cool. Reeves Cajun Best Roofing is looking for a sales rep. So if you're going to New Orleans, you might want to reach out to your friends at Reeves. I think that was kind of fun.
That is fun. Yeah. Go to New Orleans, learn about the industry, and get a new job.
I know. And we know how much work is down there after Ida and everything that's going on. Yeah. And like we talked about just at our last coffee conversations, we have Community Service Day on Monday, and that's all going to be about giving back to the community that was devastated by Ida. So speaking of going to IRE, I took a peek in the newsroom today too. There is an article, thank you, right up top from the editorial team on John Manville is going to IRE. And some of you may kind of think, well, of course they're going to go to IRE, but that's not the case. Not everybody's going. And I love the fact that they put it out in an article. Too often we see things saying people are not going, but John Manville, they're going to be there with bells on, and it's on our newsroom. So people can read about it. They can also find everything and everybody who's going in our IRE page, along with the email you just put out this week.
Yeah, that was Monday. And then on our social media this morning, we shared that ultimate guide, who's there, what the events are. And, there's one thing that we didn't put in there, and I'm kind of sad. So I have to share it now.
Okay.
And that is, our friends at SRS Distribution, one, they're sponsoring Coffee Conversations Live. They're such good partners, and they're having their extreme tailgate each day. And on Wednesday at 2 p.m., the musical entertainment is our very own Megan Ellsworth, our podcast producer. And she's going to be providing the entertainment. I'm like, oh, why did I forget to put that in there? So if you are there next week, we encourage you to go swing by their tailgate and support Megan.
Yes. And Megan and Colin have written a song for Roofers Coffee Shop's 20th anniversary. So I'm hoping they're going to play it at that tailgate. We're not 100% sure, but we've got our fingers crossed that they're going to be able to play that song. Speaking of which, the video for Roofers Coffee Shop's 20th anniversary, and it's going to play at the First Timers event. And I was blown away. It was pretty cool. So if you're a first timer, definitely get to that event. We're going to be playing it on the big screen. I don't know if it'll keep playing during the welcome party, but we will also have it online as of next week where people can watch it too. So it just gives you a little bit of history, a little bit, some nice folks talking who've been with us for a long time. So it's pretty cool. We are starting, on Sunday with IRE and the National Women in Roofing Day. Roofers Coffee Shop will be broadcasting live through our YouTube channel, and it will start first thing in the morning, and it will run to about halfway through the morning, and then there'll be a break, and then we're going to also record
live stream,
get into the new century, Heidi. We're going to live stream our class, Karen, The Power of Networking. So anybody out there who wants to see a little bit about networking, that will be live streaming. And then we'll also have the great honor of live streaming the award ceremony for the World Award and the Rising Star. So don't miss a thing. You got to subscribe. You got to ring the bell, because then you'll get notifications of when we go live.
Yeah. But so I don't want to forget that we're recording this on Wednesday. We record this on Wednesday of each week, and then the episode is released on Friday. So that's still 3 more days of the week before IRA. So we've got some things happening that we want to make sure that everybody, by the time this comes out Friday, you'll be able to watch this on demand. But today, Heidi's going to be recording an RLW with Cottony, with John Kenny. You want to just mention what that's about, Heidi?
Yeah, it's on estimating. For those of you who don't know, Cottony Consulting has full certification, full training and certification for estimating professionals, beginner, medium, and advanced people who've been estimating for a long time. And some of you might think, well, why should I be? I've been estimating. I don't need any classes. Well, John Kenny has been estimating his whole life, and he has some tricks, and there's some things, and he has some testimonials of people who are like, yeah, this was a great refresher course. Plus that certification is amazing when you're putting it on specs or you're putting it on bids or estimates to show that you are certified as an estimator. So that he's going to go over that whole program today, and it's really interesting. And they have great, Lee Lipniskis also works with John on that, and Lee has years of in the field, both in the field and in the office, estimating with roofing companies. And so it's going to be really good. I'm excited about that.
Tomorrow is Coffee Conversations, which by the time you see this will be over, but it's our Gen Z takeover, which was one of our it's the 2.0. It was one of our most watched last year. And because of that, we wanted to do it again. Megan is taking over and has other Gen Zs in the industry, including some students. Who will be talking about, what's important to them. What are they looking for? How can you recruit them into your company, this next generation? So hear it from the horse's mouth. Yes.
And one of the things that is so cool is that we are going to have so many different types of Gen Zs there. So Rohan Gupta, who is part of the General Coatings family, is at school at USC right now.
And they're sponsoring tomorrow's episode.
And they're sponsoring it, General Coatings. So he's going to be talking about being in school. He's getting his degree in chemistry, engineering chemistry, something like that. And then, and he works in the business. Then we have students from Clemson. One of them, Declan, is going to be in the student competition next week at IRE. So you're going to be hearing, or people can watch on demand, what students in college right now who are going to be looking for jobs think. And that's what Megan's going to be talking about with them. And I'm going to kind of sit in the background. I'm excited about this and just try to do the technology while Megan takes over as the host.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. It'll be really good. So join us for that on demand, as always, under Read, Listen, Watch. And then be sure next week, we're going to be live all week with the Karen and Heidi show daily. And we're going to be in the sound stage. We're going to have the coffee conversations. Megan's on the stage. Oh my gosh. It's just like, and the SRS concert. There's so much going on, student competition. So don't miss a second.
It's going to be a busy week, and we hope you join us. If you can't go, you can be there virtually. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, ring the bell, get the notifications. You'll feel like you're there.
Yeah. And we know how important that is. We're a community and we want to be together, but sometimes we just can't. So we're bringing it live to you, and we're bringing this live. So we'll see you next week.
That's great.
Have a great day.
Bye.